Hey there, Minecraft lovers, Cimap here. Today I've got a new creation for you. It adds a rocket to the moon in your Minecraft world, of course. So let's get started. Alright, if you wanna go to the moon in your world, you'll need to do the following. Give yourself a command block using this command /give space @p space command underscore block, hit enter on your keyboard and you'll get this block. Place it down, and in the description of this video you can find a link to my website to take you to the command you need, which you paste down right here. Then you click always active and then done. The machine will generate right here, and there we go. Now that we got it installed, I can actually show you how you can go to the moon. So let's grab 64 blocks of coal. Going to the moon, it's pretty expensive, but you'll see that it is worth it. So let's also take some iron blocks, exactly 7 of them, and then 10 pieces of glass. There we go, we can drop them together to craft a rocket, a space shuttle. So we'll need, in order to go to the moon and be able to breathe actually in space, we'll need to craft a space helmet. We can do that by dropping on the ground an iron helmet and a glass. There we go, we got ourselves this space helmet. You'll notice that if you put this in your head slot, it will transform into a piece of glass. That means now you can actually see it in third person. And when you take it off, it will become an iron helmet again. So this is pretty cool. You can even right click and you will wear it. You can take it off like this. I think this is pretty cool. Okay, so now that we got our space helmet on, we can actually place the space shuttle. There we go, you know, its glory. There it is, the space shuttle. Now we'll be able to ride this thing and go to the moon. We'll need an extra thing, a final thing, which is a redstone torch, which we'll use to activate the shuttle. So last thing, let's get equipped with some armor and things like that. Oh, and a diamond pickaxe. This is recommended, highly recommended. So let's right click at the bottom of the shuttle and you'll go inside it actually. Oh, I need to take off my armor because I don't look pretty good. Okay, that's fine. Now we can drop the redstone torch and the shuttle will take off. As you can see, it's making some noise and you see all these particles, and we're finally going to the moon. Okay, now it's said the moon is generating, you just have to wait a couple of minutes. And that's true, it may take up to 2 minutes in order to generate the full moon. This depends on the speed of your computer, but on mine, which is not a bad computer, but it's not like super powerful, it takes about 2 minutes, 2 minutes and a half until the thing will actually generate. There we go, we're falling to the moon and we just hit it. There we go, we made it. I suggest putting on some armor because we just find ourselves with a mob spawner. I recommend not breaking this spawner because it actually has some mobs which can be, well, they can be a real pain, but they also drop some pretty awesome stuff. So first, as you can see, the moon is made out of endstone, which we'll see it's not actually endstone, these sponge blocks, and of course the glowstone, which actually emits light. We also have a kind of different type of gravity. As you can see, I have jump boost and I'm slowly gliding to the ground, so I can even go off and slowly actually descend, and when I get close to a block it will actually attract me back to the surface. So it's kind of simulating what will be the gravity on the moon like. As you can see, I'm also leaving some footsteps on this moon turf. You can see them. It's a small detail actually, it's not something that you can notice very easily. So we got this first zombie. As you can see, he's also wearing a space helmet and it's called Evolved Zombie. He can do a pretty decent amount of damage, and one thing that you can see is that he's actually holding an elytra. That means that we have an 8.5% chance to actually get the elytra from him. So let's try to kill it. I pretty much love this gravity. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, we just got a piece of glass, which is a broken helmet. Oh, one other thing that you'll notice when you're on the moon is that you have mining fatigue too. So if you try to mine something, it will be very slow, even if you use a diamond pickaxe. When you break a block, you will get a moon turf. That's actually the block the moon is made out of. If we break the sponge, I know the pickaxe is not the best tool, but still, if we manage to break it, come on. Yeah, we get some cheese, some melted cheese. I know this is not realistic, but let's suppose these sponge blocks are actually cheese. Haven't you seen a moon made out of cheese? So this is the only source of wood that can be found on the moon. And if you break all of them, you'll get one melted cheese per block. So especially at the poles, there's a lot more of glowstone and cheese. As you can see, it's really cool to go around with this gravity. Yeah, this is a Sagittarius, which means archer in Latin, is basically another mob spawned by that spawner. So apart from this cool gravity, we can actually dig to the core of the moon and actually find something really cool. So let's wish me some luck, because I'm going to dig down to the core. Yeah, but don't worry, because once you get inside of the moon, you will not have the mining fatigue anymore, so that's pretty cool, I guess. Otherwise, it would have been too much a pain just to dig down and reach the core. There we go, now we reached the inner part of the moon, and as you can see, we do not have the mining fatigue anymore. Oh, there we go, we found some emeralds. So you'll find out that the core is rich with minerals. You can see some diamond ores, we just found some iron. You can find a lot of them, trust me. I'll leave a kind of section of the moon with the moon turf removed and the sponge removed and the glowstone removed. All it remains is this core full of materials. So now you see why it is very convenient to travel to the moon, because you'll find a lot of these minerals which are super useful in Minecraft. So let's see if we can get the elytra, and if not, try this command yourself and actually try to get the elytra from the zombies. So let's eat some melted cheese just to end this video, and there we go. This command took me about 20 hours to make. It's mainly about the construction of the planet, and also the gravity took me quite a lot of time because the levitation effect in Minecraft is really buggy. Oh, and I'll show you that if you remove this helmet from your head, you will actually start to die. Yeah, we died. So I think this can be it for this video. I hope you liked this trip to the moon, and I'll see you in my next command video. Bye!